Coach Harbaugh kind of is the one that handles that, and I know he wants to be the one to give the yay or nay. So as of right now, we can't really speak on their status, but Coach Harbaugh should have an update probably today or tomorrow. Uh, it's Mike is a good little backstory there. I have a younger cousin that played with Mike in high school from Valdosta, Georgia. They played together. They were actually seniors together. So once I got the job here, he was one of the first calls that I got. He says, "Take care of Mike Barrett, coach. He's a special player and a good friend." I knew a little bit about him coming in, and obviously, inexperienced, didn't play a lot, his first couple of years here. But you can see the talent kind of jump off the screen when you saw, some of the plays that he was in. And, a guy that was a former quarterback and, was an offensive player, obviously, in high school to transition to defense and, like I said, learn the linebacker position and the Viper position, where we asked him to do a lot. It's been good. Like I said, the athletic ability kind of jumps off the screen at times, but the physicality part and the tackling and taking on blocks has been a pleasant surprise. So Mike has been exactly what we thought he could be, and I still think he's, got room to improve and be even better. I think recruiting is about relationships. It's like anything else in life. If you can walk through someone's door and there's a backstory there, whether you recruited there or not, or some of the same people from the area, it makes it easier. You've already broken the ice, and they know who you are, and you feel like you have a decent enough relationship, with someone in that area or in that school. So it makes a world of difference. But nowadays in recruiting, between social media and a lot of the things that the kids are doing now, you have to really take the time to not only have familiarity with the area, you always also have to get to know the kid and the parents and some of the people that are really going to affect the recruiting decisions. So it's good to have be able to get your foot in the door, but you still have to come up with creative ways to make sure you can finish the job and build a relationship with the actual prospect. Just when you give up a couple yards in the pass coverage, it's just like anything else, win or lose. You want to try to clean up anything that you think that you didn't do well. So obviously in the pass coverage, we gave up some plays, but those were easily obviously fixable as far as with our scheme. So it's just one of those things where even coming off of the Minnesota game 2 weeks ago, we knew there were certain things, whether it be the run or the pass, that we have to clean up and we have to get better at. So that's just kind of par for the course. After a game, you kind of analyze what you did well and what you didn't do so well, and that's what you want to work on starting at the beginning of the week. Well, the one thing about this program, it's a very prideful program, and the players are they're always going to take responsibility for what's happening. And us as coaches always jump in front first and say we could have done better in certain instances. So I know the players didn't like the result, obviously, and we had one of our better practices on Monday where you don't want one loss to beat you twice, and you always worry about the mindset. But the kids came out and they flew around, and they're really aching to get back on the field and play Michigan brand of defense. And the big thing with Indiana, they have obviously a dynamic quarterback in Michael Penix, another kid very aware of from the Tampa Bay area, lefty. Has had two, solid games, and they've surrounded him with some very talented guys on the outside. Big offensive line, that really gets after you, physical up front, and a physical running back, downhill type of guy that runs hard and gets the extra yards. So I feel like they're a complete team, but like with any team, it kind of starts with the quarterback position, and we feel like they have a good one that's going to pose a good challenge for us this week.